Hi guys, welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is the 7th of April 2026. It's a Monday. I haven't been updating for the past 5 days since my last update was on the 1st of April, I believe. Let me just check the calendar. Yeah, my last update was on the 2nd of April actually. So just give an update about what happened over the past 5 days. Made a summary here, day 34 to 39. Um, yeah, let's get right into it. For Binance, we're at 9843 with a 30% exposure. And for Oanda, we're at 14370 with a 78% exposure, giving a total net asset value of 24212, a return of 2.9%, which is 682 US dollar gain since we started. Yeah, almost 40 days ago. In terms of the net asset value, this is the chart. As you can see, not much activity over the last 5 days, so hence I haven't been updating um, over the vacation, the Easter vacation here. Was away spending time with the family, so didn't update too much. But nothing much to update anyway. You can see the net asset value. I've been recording it every single day, but just not uploading on YouTube. But you can see it's pretty much flat in terms of CFDs. The markets were closed, and as well as Binance, it was um, not much activity with Bitcoin, pretty stable. But we did have some buy and sell orders hit, so we can go through first of all on Bitcoin. So since our last update was around maybe this candle, let me just close this. Our last update was around here, around the 1st of April. And since then we had 3 buy orders, 1, 2, 3, and 3 sell orders, 1, 2, 3. So that is documented here. Good. And then for the daily chart, we can see it's still trending downwards, but we're taking advantage of all the troughs and to sell up on the way up. I have readjusted my grid, and this is something that I recommend to do periodically. So you can see now my grid is every $1,000, and I've adjusted the size of the purchase to be 0.005 Bitcoin, which is roughly around 340 US dollars per buy. And obviously, you sell every $1,000 gain. So my buys are now every 1,000 at 68.1, 67.1, 66.1, and so on. And my sells are at, for example, 69.2, 72, 71.2. So that's the size of my grid these days. Okay. Okay, let's see if this loads. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to load. Let's try this again. Okay, let's see what we had activity at. For silver, we had 2 buys, 1 take profit. So our last update was around 1st of April. First of April, somewhere around here. Yep, and you can see since then, 1st of April is somewhere around here. And since then, it has dipped down and then it's ranging in this market, but it's very tight range. So we haven't hit many buy orders or take profits, but we have hit 2 buys on this massive drawdown here. This big red candle, a series of red candles here. We had 2 buys, and then we had 1 take profit. For the trade that was open here, it took profit somewhere around here, and then now I've reopened the buy order at this level. So that was for silver. And let's look at the daily chart, how it looks like. So it doesn't look good, to be honest. Lower lows. Yeah, so the daily chart on silver doesn't look too great. Seems to be making lower lows and lower highs. Perhaps it bottoms, around the $50 level, but we are ready with the grid to buy the dips. Okay, let's look at gold. So since the 1st of April, we had one buy according to my records. Probably this trade here that was bought in this red candle down, and it hasn't taken profit yet. So the ladder has been set with 3 additional buy orders, and of course the take profits are the ones in green. Okay, let's look at China. Nothing much going on, still trending down. We are currently negative now. Our trade was open around this level, and we are currently, you can see the red candle is below that level. So yeah, we will continue to monitor that. And copper is the same story as well, trading within this range. One open trade at 50 units and a take profit here, and then buy orders are set on the way down. So yeah, it's been pretty quiet, I would say. Not much going on, which leads me to think that we should start to adjust the grid size as well as um, the size of each trade. So I'm still considering that. You can see the average true range here for copper. What this means is copper fluctuates 15 cents per day on average over the last 10 days. And if we look at gold, the average true range for the last 10 days is about $170. So if you set your grid size to be more than $170, in all likelihood, it will not get hit every day. So if you want more action, then you set your grid size to be smaller than your average true range for the daily candle. Let's look at silver. So silver, the average true range is about $5. So, and basically I've set the grid size to be $2.50. And what this means is on a daily basis, we should hit at least one, if not two, buy or sell orders, because our grid size is $2.50 and our average true range is $5. Saying that though, the ATR for silver has been going down and it seems to be going down even more. So we need to reconsider what our grid size should be. If should we decrease it if we want more action, or are we happy with the way things are at the moment? So all these are personal decisions that you need to consider based on your own risk levels. But the basic principle is always the same: find depressed assets, set buy orders down, and then once those are hit, set take profit orders on the way up. And that's the basic strategy behind it. So the chart currently looks like this. We are waiting for better days where things will start to trend up so that we can take profits. And when we do take profits, then our exposure will go down. Um, Bitcoin exposure is pretty low at the moment, just 30%. It's because the consensus seems to be that Bitcoin is in a bear market and prices will drop further. So let's see if that really takes place. Okay, guys, that's my update for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care now. Bye bye.